Sight lets me see through both magic and
We're live.
darkness.
Welcome everyone to Stormlord's Wrath, presented by James Choi. Today with us we have our four heroes. We have Cal Secundus, Tika, Melgwyn, and Titus. When last we left the party, hello Titus. When last we left, the party was journeying through the never-ending mountains to find their way to the peak where they can save their dear friend. What's his name?
Kashan.
Kashan, of course.
The blue elf.
They so right now they're exploring the mountains and they're making their way up to the peak. So they're following mostly the roads that already exist, keeping it to the safe areas, but it also doesn't afford much cover on their approach to the peak. Along their path, they found a small cabin, which they are currently in when last we left, where they met Nanny Woo Woo, who offered to answer some of their questions about this mountain.
So last time we asked her about this place, and she told us of a different route that we could take.
Yes.
That went into the mountain.
Yes, that you'd be able to save much time by doing that.
Yeah, though it's
And-
more perilous. And also, she told us that frozen lake that we were going over that reflected all of us except for Kel, that meant Kel's soul is gone.
It's been
betrothed.
claimed by another.
Yes.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, and that the tree that we came across was a punished individual who used magic and was caught on this mountain.
Yes.
Well, I feel a little helpless, but we should still go on for Kashan's sake.
Yeah, Cal, you feel fine. You can't tell anything that's different about yourself.
I ask Nanny if she is okay on food. Being up here all alone.
We already gave her food.
Oh, this should be okay for a few more days. But I do hope those boys come up here with more food.
All right. Now, do you have any advice for us before we go?
If you go off path that way, she says, there is a village. It's called the City of Tents. And there you will find a barbarian king. Perhaps he can help you.
Oh, perfect. That is the way we shall go then. Thank you, Nana.
Good journey.
And we leave. Is that the next closest place?
She points it on your map. It's a half a day travel, but it will take you off path from your direct route towards the top of the mountains.
How much time would we lose?
Well, if you go there and then back, you'll lose a day technically because it's half a day off path and half a day back in.
Right.
And then there's no. I assume you're saying that it's like backtracking.
Yeah, you'll have to backtracking. Otherwise, you risk getting lost in the woods
How much time?
because you're no longer on the path.
How much time does the burrow take to get to, or would it save us?
It's along the path.
Okay.
Yes, perhaps we'll stop there on our way back if we need to resupply. But I feel like we should push forward. We're running out of time.
I think we should go to the town and gather more support for this.
So are you leaving Nanny Woo's tent or the cabin?
What time is it?
Yeah. What time of day is it?
Let's say it's midday right now. So if you wanted to go to the city of tents, it'll take you the rest of the day to get there.
Yeah, let's do it.
But
Let's
if
roll.
you want to continue, then you'll continue along your path.
I could do either.
How many days away from me are we from the peak right now?
So you are 19 days in, and you got 10 days left up the mountain.
All right. And then how long? And then how long do we have left for Kashan? You have 10 days left for Kashan.
You got 11 days left for Kashan.
Okay, well we should just go then. Unless like, well, what if they have some secret way up the mountain?
Yeah, but then you're gambling our last day of wiggle room on the chances that they have a shortcut.
You heard that there's a shortcut from the
Yeah,
crone. That
to
there's a borough of exiles but you need to go through the fortress.
Well, let's do that through the fort. So we got to fight our way through.
but it is a shortcut. And if we have
I-
support to get through this shortcut,
I still don't think it's worth the risk.
well, I do.
Well, he's not your friend.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck about this guy.
He's the one that
Gasp.
like stabilized and brought him
I
back to life.
yeah, I rescued this fellow while you were off playing with your dragons. I was tending to this man from the moment I met him.
Only
that-
because you were running around like a coward.
Classic.
So you
If
so-
I
sorry,
go ahead.
sorry, go
No,
ahead.
no,
What?
no.
I wanted to ask, are you doing this in Nanny Wu's house or
Oh, in her house, yeah.
Yeah,
Are
we
you-
haven't left the house yet. Something's gonna happen when we leave, so we're still in the house.
We're
when you're saying that it's like, oh, you have someone that needs help.
oh fuck, we haven't
Yes.
shown him. Okay, I bring Kashan in here.
And she's like, oh my. And then she puts her hand like on his cheeks. Oh my. And then what a handsome boy.
Uh-oh.
Just covered
He's
with like.
covered in metal.
Yeah.
While that's doing that, you see Titus, you notice Whelp like putting his hand on the hilt of his sword, like slowly, like without like almost like without being seen, almost like minute movements.
I don't say anything. I trust Welb's decision making ability.
But you don't see this as a warning from Whelp?
Well, I stand on guard. Like I
For the
ready in action.
Y-
Do I interpret it as like he doesn't trust this lady or something?
Yeah, something like that, or
And
or he senses some danger.
and she's going to touch him.
She's already touching his cheeks.
I tell her
Touching
I
Akashan's cheeks.
have a flashback of those hags taking me prisoner. And I'm like,
like very vivid.
unless you know how to heal him, keep your hands off of me.
My, I didn't know he was so dear to you.
The dearest. Now step back.
Nanny Wu has many secrets from the Second Empire.
That's ominous.
and seemingly unprompted.
give me 1 quick second. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Wait a minute.
Of the Second Empire,
And
you
I,
say.
and I know many secrets that can heal someone like this.
Do you know of Metalar the Traveler or a scroll of genocide?
Never heard of him.
Bah!
So you don't know many secrets.
I don't know anything about your elven people. I only lived in these mountains.
And how long ago was that?
Oh, I lost count. Must have been ages ago.
This lady's evil as fuck, guys.
Yeah, how old does this lady actually
Yeah,
seem?
I've been alive since the Second Empire.
um, Yeah, so Melgwin, you know that Second Empire existed thousands of years ago.
Oh.
Should we just ice her?
No. She's done nothing yet.
We gotta have like the other character. We gotta have like a signal. That just means kill everybody in the room.
Start clucking like a chicken. That is our sign.
That's insane.
Well, it's a good thing to have.
Clucking like a chicken though. That
Well,
one's
no,
insane.
but a signal
Yeah.
to just start murking people.
And then she continues.
Corey's not here.
Oh, okay.
I'm back.
Oh, he's back.
You seek to take him up the mountains to those monks that live up there.
Yes, at the monastery of Korak-sun.
They don't know what they do. They think they're in a temple, but that is no temple.
Why do you say that?
If you go up there, you will see. If they cannot help you, bring him back here. Maybe I can do something to help him.
Hmm.
Okay. I don't believe we'll have the time to do that, but it's good to have an assurance on the back burner.
If he dies, just make sure his body doesn't decompose when you bring him back.
Yee.
It would be a shame to let something this beautiful go to waste.
How's your PTSD going, Titus?
It's off the chain. Like, could I make like a roll here to not like to like attack her?
It's 100% up to you, man. You
Oh,
don't need to
okay.
roll anything. It's just what you think is cool, what you think is not cool. You're in full control of your character. So
I unsheath my sword and I say, "Step back away from me."
oh my, you wouldn't threaten an old lady that lives alone in the cabin here, would you? And then
You've never met Titus
she
Andromeda.
she crawls back. I think it's best you be best on your way.
I look over at Whelp and I say, "What do you know about this woman?"
He says, he looks at her and says, I can feel it. I can feel there's only danger here. And he
Uh,
looks at her and then says, woman, when we came in, there were 2 pairs of shoes. Where's the other person?
Dun dun dun.
That's
Answer,
cool.
answer him. I hold my blade higher.
Oh, I just have 2 pairs of shoes.
Damn, that's a good response.
That is pretty reasonable.
I think it's best we leave now.
Agreed.
If
Yes.
Whelp senses danger and she wants us to go, then we have no reason to stay.
Yes.
Especially if she has 2 pairs of shoes, the young boy Zach says. I think she'll be okay.
Okay, Zach.
His very limited understanding of poor people.
What's this house made of?
Uh-oh, it's
like
a
a
candy
wooden
house.
cabin.
It's made of
With the what?
candy.
Okay.
It's candy cane.
So
There's
as
an oven in the back that's
Oh no, she
that's
needs
making
help.
bumping sounds.
Ah!
all right, I guess we're leaving.
You look at her feet. She's wearing shoes still.
To the burrow.
Wait, yeah, is she wearing shoes?
No, you can see her feet.
Oh, okay, it's like, you have
Like-
3 pairs of shoes. You lied. You were sentenced to death.
That escalated quickly.
Whoa.
Dude, you can't leave crazy old ladies in the woods out by themselves. They're obviously super powerful.
But don't worry, she has 2 pairs of shoes. She's clearly well off and can take care of herself. She can have such luxuries as a peasant.
Damn, dude.
I
Damn,
laugh.
Zach.
In aristocracy.
I'm just learning from Master Titus.
Anyway, we should leave. We leave.
All right, I go last.
Okay.
Without turning your back, right?
Yeah, of course.
You walk up backwards, covering your butt.
Yeah, like the Mexican standoff scene from The Office.
Perfect.
Why from The Office?
Because that's the one I remember the most of someone walking
And
away.
it's most appropriate for Titus. So.
Yeah. Does anything happen when we leave?
No. You hear cackling as you leave, though.
Oh god.
But only Titus.
Do I hear
Yeah, only
cackling?
Titus.
Do I hear
Only
cackling as I leave? Seriously.
as you leave, you hear cackling. Yes.
As I'm like 20 feet out the door, I'm gonna start firing firebolts at the house to burn it down.
You fire firebolt.
At the house. Start burning it down.
You cast. You start casting your incantation.
Oh wait, no, I don't. I totally spaced out about the magic thing.
Yeah. So as you make your hand sign, Whelp like stops you mid and then just grabs your hand and then just starts shaking his head.
Oh, thank you, Will. I don't know what came over me.
But you noticed that too, Kel. Somehow he knew exactly when to move his hand in to disrupt the spell.
Okay. Okay.
Who is this guy? Everybody around us is a mystery.
He's like Jackie Chan of
Mage slaying.
exactly.
Yeah,
Did-
Titus
did-
was a bit his PTSD like almost got the best of him.
Exactly.
Yeah. Did we decide on?
Again,
Yeah.
Hey man, you've never had PTSD.
Did we
In
decide
this
on
game?
our? Yeah.
Bugs start crawling out from the ground. Magic items.
I stabbed him with my last magical item.
Um, did we decide on a destination?
Up to you guys. Yeah.
the
I
mountain.
vote we press onwards.
Yeah.
And not go to the town.
Okay, fine.
Is that gonna cut out a bunch of content you made, James?
No, it's fine.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fine.
You
I
hear
just-
just
I
paper
just-
smearing in the background.
No, I just reskin all the characters and then put it in a different place in the future in a different area.
Okay.
Somehow in the deserts you find
like-
a city of tents.
Won't I have to go there eventually to sell this liquor?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you will.
We can hit it on the way back. I'm sure nothing bad's
Yeah.
gonna happen. Up the temple.
Instead, we're gonna take all this liquor into the fortress and try to climb up the mountain with it.
I don't know. He's got some nice explosives. So
It could come in handy.
Yeah, handy, and then make him destitute.
yeah, wasn't that
Well,
all of his? Isn't that his entire
Should-
fortune?
well, like, it's Kashan, man.
A man of such religious zeal as him shouldn't need money.
It's Kashan. I really don't want to take a detour. I'd rather lose the liquor than lose Kashan.
That's
you.
nuts.
Yeah, even I don't love him that much.
That's funny.
All
right.
So we go towards the Burrow of Exiles.
Yeah, you continue along the path. Yeah, let's do another night. End of day 19.
I walk up to Whelp and I say, I'm very impressed with the service that you rendered me today. I shall now call you Acolyte.
Thank you, Master.
Your thanks is appreciated. And I turn around and bust my cape out thusly.
I need to rename him here. All right.
Yeah, you do. His name's Acolyte
Oh,
now.
Okay, let me just.
I'm gonna
close
keep
all the
upgrading his name
sheets.
till he's like
and-
Sir Knight of Titus.
Wow, you really hate me doing bookkeeping, don't you? That's fine.
I want you to do more bookkeeping. I love it so much.
Wow, data entry. That's what my always.
Just give
wanted
him
to do.
a actual fucking name and then keep
No,
giving titles.
he's my follower. I'll do what I want.
Can I
Okay.
have
Yeah.
some more troll meat?
Yeah, sure.
Very nice.
Cal, so the meat is really slimy in your mouth, and sometimes it like slithers and crawls inside your mouth,
You.
and you can feel it like kind of sometimes like moving and like
Stop
even
it.
like regenerating as you bite into it, and it
Gross.
like squeaks and like you feel the juices kind of like squeeze out,
It's a delicacy in Japan.
and
Ugh.
and the taste just doesn't leave your mouth
Like old
even
boy,
after you
the,
swallow.
the octopus.
That's
the
what
living
she said.
I've eaten that when I was in Korea. That wasn't too
Crazy.
strange. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, you can feel it slither all the way down, Kel. And yeah, the taste doesn't leave. It stays in your mouth. It's really pungent kind of like
Why are you doing this to me?
Why are you doing
What?
it to all of us?
It's
I'm not eating it.
Because, I mean, there has to be. I'm just saying
No, this is good.
I'm
This is
just I'm
good.
just. I thought you liked the rope. I thought that's what you wanted.
Yeah,
I
we're
thought that's why.
role-playing, guys.
I thought that's why you chose to eat it, Kel, because you wanted to experience
You're
what it
right.
was like to eat horrific, disgusting food that like.
It's the price for infinite rations.
You're right.
Do you get any debuff from eating that, or is it just
No, it's pure
a
RP.
roleplay debuff?
It's a roleplay debuff. Yeah.
I've learned my lesson yet again, and swear off
See,
of it until
so
next
this is
session.
this is what
Hey,
happens. This is what happens if you make choices based on mechanical benefits instead of RP. This is
That's
what
very
happens.
funny.
This is your
That's
reward.
very good.
yeah, ask your soul.
Oh no.
But since you suffered through that, I'll until you did it again, I won't mention it again. All right.
That's fair.
All
Can I
right.
actually spend
Yeah.
the long rest we have hunting?
So you don't want to long rest?
No, I mean I want to
Oh,
long
that
rest.
evening.
Like, yeah, the evening.
Okay, so you'll have to go into the woods out of the path. So there is a risk. Okay. Give me a survival check, Dika.
Okay.
10. No, 10. You don't. It looks like what only thing you see are megafauna, like massive, like the deers, like huge bears, like nothing that you can easily take down. It'll have to be basically a combat encounter.
Damn.
But what are those megafauna eating? There's got to be something smaller than them.
What do moose eat?
Well, bears eat stuff.
Berries.
There must be massive berry bushes here.
They are made of pure protein.
Delicious.
No,
Do they,
damn.
do they bleed?
Yes, they when you bite into them, it squirts juices everywhere.
Mhm. Well, I have unfortunately not reached the level of desperation to risk my safety and health
Yeah.
yet. So
All I'm saying is that the survival DC in these woods are a bit higher than normal, so 10
Mhm.
is normally a success for one ration, but it's a fail here.
yeah, no, understandable. I'm still not at that point yet where because if I get into a fight and I get hurt and I slow us down, then I'm
Like
using
last
that
time?
to right, or if something happens like last time, that kind of could be equated to the reason why Kashan's in the predicament that he is in.
Yeah, we
So
don't
if
have all. Oh,
so if you want the mechanics, Dika, so you can do the survival every night, but if you roll below a certain threshold, then it's I roll on the random encounter chart.
All right.
Yeah, if you want to know the mechanics of how this works. All right. But yeah, Dika, you don't find anything, but you also don't invite danger either.
I'll
All
take
right.
last watch.
Okay.
Uh,
Does
f- first watch,
No, I'll take first watch.
second watch.
okay. All right. It's day 20. Whelp is now acolyte.
Cool.
And you continue along your path. Dika, please make a survival check. And Titus can assist with the history roll.
Sweet.
So do you want him to give the history roll first and then see if he gives me advantage, or
No,
Yeah.
I look at both of your roll and I take the highest.
okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay,
Oh,
Dika.
Jesus. Yeah, that was bad.
All right. So because you got a cartography roll, you get a second roll, Dika, to not get lost. So give me another survival roll.
Stop screwing me, dice.
Okay, so you got so you start going off path, Dika, but you do manage to get back on track eventually, but you do lose half a day. But you get back. But along the way, you find so when you, but because it took you off the path, you do find something though, Dika. It's a body of a person that's frozen, lying in the open. And you can see from a distance, it's only wearing a thin robe, nothing that will protect them from the harsh condition of this area.
I bring it to Malgwin's attention.
But what is it?
It is a person frozen in the snow.
Are they dead?
I don't know. Can you tell me?
God damn. Okay, fine. I go over to where it is.
Yeah, it looks like a human wearing a thin robe, and the robe is painted with strange occult symbols. And you actually notice, as you get close, multiple footprints lead away from the scene in all directions.
Are they fresh?
It must have happened overnight.
Damn. Okay. All right. So, it's just a corpse with occult symbols. Some kind of ritual must have happened here last night. No business of ours.
Can I
Uh,
roll Arcana?
Can I look at it?
It's a religion check, actually. What did you want to do? All the blood's frozen,
I
Titus.
go look at the body and.
Oh, okay.
I don't want. I'm not. I'm not just all about blood. I already had my blood ration for today.
I got religion.
I rolled a 21.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
Malcolm rolled a 22.
You have a higher religion than me, Kel. What the hell?
I'm very
He-
pious. I am
He is
the
the chaplain.
head of an entire religion.
Oh, it's
Uh,
intelligence.
Is it the Great Flame, the head of your?
Well, that is the foundation.
He
It's
is
a-
the deity, not
It's
the.
like saying God isn't the head of Christianity.
Yeah, the Pope is.
Ooh.
What are you talking about?
Christianity worships God.
Pope
Did you say something so brave yet so right?
God is the head of everyone, not just Christianity. So the
Anyway.
Pope is that. Yeah,
Anyway.
you should know this.
Why should I know that? I'm a.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, Melgwin. So you notice that this is actually a symbol of a old belief, Glatheon. It's an age-old belief system revolving around reincarnation, and their main teaching revolve around spirituality and ancestry. And the teachings are often passed down through seeking your inner self in secret meetings. And the teachings, our lessons are passed down from the first people who are generally seen as well informed. And they express their belief through candles, hairpins, and vases. But it is an
Character.
old, but it is an old belief, Melgwin. It's something from ages past.
What a character would what the gem things do for us? Would that be considered reincarnation?
The gem things?
No, that
No,
is teleportation.
Resurrection. Oh, okay.
it's teleportation. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go over the body to. It died from freezing to death, right? I'm trying to
Yes.
confirm that happened. Okay. It wasn't like stabbed to death or anything.
Actually, no. There's frozen blood. Sorry. So let me. Oh no, wait. No, that's the second part.
How much frozen blood?
There's no frozen blood. There's no frozen blood.
I looked the body over for wounds of any sort.
It looks like there are no wounds that you can see.
Okay. And I'm doing all of this gloved, fully gloved.
Okay.
Looking at the tracks, were the tracks surrounding this person and then dispersed, or were they traveling in a direction and then this person collapsed and then the others just kept on going?
Dika, give me a survival roll to try to identify what happened here. And if anyone can assist with the investigate, and I'll take the highest one. Titus,
Let's see. Is my
you're trained.
oh yeah. No, my God! Did I
Apparently,
roll another
that's
one?
the second time you've rolled another one.
Yeah, we are just not working together very well.
I
Dika.
think they're footprints for sure. I think.
Yeah, Dika. It looks like the footprints disperse in all directions, and then the footprints are covered up actually, so you can't tell where they came from or any other information.
Dang.
Welp, the cadaver didn't die of conflict. There was no aggressive action against it. Definitely died from exposure. But it was not the only one that was here.
Hmm.
Well, let's keep on going on. Unless you guys want to do something with the body.
No.
I would recommend just burying it. But,
Ooh, yeah, I can't cast anything on it, so could I roll Arcana and see if I could find any magical items on it? No, I don't want to desecrate a body. I'm out.
Yeah, let's just keep heading our way, even if that might coincide with wherever these people went.
I'll bury it in the snow too.
I raised my. It has. I think we're heading to a place that this individual came from. We should not miss it, just in case.
Agreed. Let's make our way.
All right.
Okay, you continue on and choose not to explore further in this, which that's very fair. You are in the timeline.
Mhm. A dwindling timeline that I may or may not have wasted half a day on. But I'm not telling them that.
All
I
right,
rolled a one, so I totally get it, man.
and you didn't even collect rations from the body.
For me,
I'm just
What
kidding.
the
I'm just
hell?
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
They're pre-frozen meals.
I didn't know cannibalism was okay in this campaign.
I mean, since you're an elf, and is
it's
eating
not
human
cannibalism.
cannibalism?
No,
I
No,
brought
I
up the
guess not.
same question last night.
I
Yeah.
think it's what is it called? Yeah, no, it's not cannibalism. I'm just trying to think of a word for eating another human.
Sentient creature.
I don't think we have
Well,
a
no,
word
we
for
eat
that
dolphin,
because
right?
I
do
don't know.
we? Maybe in
Well,
Japan.
people
Maybe in
do.
Japan, but
Pigs are pretty smart.
yeah.
Anyway, I know this philosophy. Let's get going.
That's why I don't eat pork and I only eat bacon. All right.
Well, hold
Day,
on.
day 20. All right. That night, everyone use up a ration. Should I
I
should I
will try
line up another
again.
disruption for Kel?
I used the blood ration in the morning. Do I have to take one at night?
You have
No,
to
no.
take
You
one in
just
the
do it.
morning.
No,
No,
just once every
I'm
morning.
just gonna eat my normal ration.
Okay.
I'll try to hunt again.
Cal, the taste,
It haunts me.
it haunts you. Yeah.
And I say, all
All right.
right, and then I just cut I like shave off the piece of meat that I would usually give to him.
Dika, give me a survival roll.
There
Ooh,
we go.
nice.
How funny would it be if all these shavings turned into full trolls and you're like
I'm
Johnny
yeah.
Appleseed of turning
Yeah.
Like shitting
plants
trolls
into-
out.
Yeah. Just
Chica.
feeding them everywhere.
What's your wisdom mod?
+3.
+3. Cool. You find 3 rations worth of roots and berries.
Dope. I can eat that.
Yeah, but they don't keep. So I
It's
mean,
cold though. What do you mean they don't keep?
Yeah, especially root vegetables.
Well, can I eat one of those instead?
Yeah, you can eat one of those.
Oh, me too.
I don't want to have the situation where Kassan stole some cake or something and he kept it in his pocket for weeks and weeks and he's like,
Oh, yeah.
I have a cake in my pocket
Yeah, it was pumpkin seeds.
or whatever.
Yeah.
That was kind of disgusting, actually.
And you just,
Pumpkin
like,
seeds go bad?
I'm watching him do that. You're like, oh, I've had these pocket seeds in my
He
pocket
didn't
for
dry
like
them.
months, and then he like eats it, and I'm like, oh,
He just scooped them out and stuck them in his pocket. He didn't like
You don't
process them
dry
or
things
dry.
under the sea. You don't dry anything under the sea. He doesn't know how to do this.
That's funny. Yeah.
what is
So
this dry?
so Dika finds rations for everyone that night, except Titus.
Titus, you keep refusing my cooking.
It's terrible. I'm used to the fanciest, finest cooks in all the land.
You say as you like gulp underneath your cape.
No, I did that. I did that in the morning before anybody woke up.
Oh, okay.
He drinks from his Tetra packs. Little juice boxes left everywhere.
They're vials, and I put them back in my belt.
Glass vials?
Yeah,
Get like
but
a
like you can't see it because there's like a leather pouch. Like,
All right. Next day, day 21.
yeah. I guess we were like boiling snow to get water.
Right? We are literally surrounded by water.
Yeah.
you know what they say? Water, water everywhere. Why not have a drink?
Why not have some drinks?
That's The Simpsons. He's like
Yeah.
in the ocean or something.
Yeah. Homer's lost in the life raft.
You wanted a survival check, James?
Yes, please.
And then was it history? Oh, and a history or
Yeah, history from
No,
Titus.
it's history for me. Come on, baby, another one just to make it funny
one.
for the content. Nope. 11.
Very close though. Very close to.
All right. Again, Dika, you are. So it looks like the roads are split off into a lot of small roads, so it's hard to keep track of which one goes where, and you do get lost again. And this time, you find yourself in what looks to be a ritual site. You see signs of frozen blood all over the place in an opening in the woods, and you see remnants of burnt offerings and sacrificed animals.
Hmm.
Can I do a
And in the
religion
middle,
check?
and in the middle of the like, it looks like a very religious pyre in the middle that has been burnt out with burnt husk of some sort of animal that's still seen within. And you see like an area around it that has no vegetation. That it looks like even like wild animals are not willing to like go near. But yeah, give me a religion check. Anyone that wants to.
Yeah, never mind. My religion sucks. Hey.
All right, Kel, and Melgwin, you're pretty sure that this is some sort of a goblin ritual by the way that some of the wood cuttings are made and the arrangement of some of the ritual markings.
Ooh, okay. I brain blast back to the other goblins that we fought. Did they have these kinds of markings on them?
Um, give me an intelligence check, Melgwin, to see if you remember. Yes, they definitely did.
16. Mm. Oh, I relay that information. Those hostiles we met before, they're connected to this.
If only we had time to investigate further.
I do a quick investigation roll because I'm really good at it. See if I can Sherlock Holmes this.
Okay.
Bam!
Damn, 24.
I start
Alright.
like doing that thing he does on the TV show, like sacrificing, religion.
So Titus, it seems like you find some pulleys on trees that are nearby. It looks like that was used to drop the animal off on the pyre, and it looks like the goblins never even went close to it. And you
Okay.
do
Oh,
notice the goblins all came from the same direction, and that's following the path that you're going down.
It would appear the goblins came in through that area when we came in, and they just used this elaborate pulley system.
Yeah. So if you go down, so if you go back on the path, you'll be going exactly where the goblin came from and went back to, which is
So we'd be backtracking.
No, you'll be basically following the goblins if you went down the path
Can
up
I
Towards
the
the
mountain.
burrow.
can I figure out what this like ritual is supposed to have been doing?
Oh yeah, it looks like it's probably to appease the winter spirits, you believe.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh,
Poke 'em.
it's like a tributary kind of platform.
Yeah.
Okay. If I remember correct, we one of them got away from us, right?
Yes.
Question. So is like the where they drop the sacrifices? Are the sacrifices burned?
Yep.
But the goblins go nowhere near the shrine.
Yeah, they don't go anywhere near the shrine.
And Dika
Most
said
peculiar.
animals didn't come near it either.
Yes.
Boy, go near that shrine.
I think you should go first, Titus, since you're the leader and the strongest and bravest of us. Show us your courage by going to the
Agreed.
shrine.
I believe the boy is correct.
I walk up to the shrine like a badass. It was nice
I
knowing
go
you,
with him.
boys.
I go with him.
Okay, so
I can't
Titus,
get called out like
Melgoth,
that. Not
as you approach, the snow that's around you start whirling and whirling, and it starts forming into a vaguely humanoid figure. A massive, vaguely humanoid figure with giant fists.
G'day, mate.
And without any sound, it starts swinging its fists. And roll initiative.
It doesn't like solidify. It's just like a whirling mass.
It's like a giant snowman.
They've summoned their goblin god avatar, the avatar of their goblin god.
No,
Finally.
I think we've disturbed something that they've kept appeased.
But why would a snow monster burn an animal husk? That doesn't make any sense.
To not to appease it, but to keep it at bay.
Yeah, but the bodies are burned, and the
Maybe
goblins think close enough to burn the offerings, right?
Well, no, like you said, they lowered them in with pulleys.
They're gonna burn something and lower it down on a pulley. Burn the ropes.
Well, they don't care. They're just throwing stuff on a fire.
I'm just very conspicuous. I feel like there's a Wizard of Oz here. Someone behind the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, boys, no magic.
we know.
1 second,
I'm-
sorry.
I'm just saying, I forgot. So I'm just...
Well,
Yeah.
good thing I was about to cast a spell. Instead, I'll just cast Fist.
You just mean you're gonna punch him? That'd be really funny if you made like a, and you just like anytime you hit, you just say I cast this.
Muscle
Okay,
Wizard.
so this is what's happening. So this is how. So just for ease of gameplay, so you see a massive, like the biggest snow elemental you've ever seen,
Have I seen one before?
and a bunch of small ones. No, it's just a description,
I
man.
know.
And a bunch of small ones. And which ones do you guys want to fight? And Acolyte and Zach will fight the other one.
Oh, let's fight the big one.
Okay, so you guys want to fight the big one? Cool.
They can handle the ads.
Okay. Perfect. So you split off, and so that to prevent yourself from being flanked and to protect Kassan's body. Yeah, so Acolyte and Zack jump into the enemies to fight them off while you approach the giant monster. Okay. See. One second. Let's use an actual battle map for fun, since
Yay!
we haven't in a while.
I've been having to imagine way too much stuff.
I know. Imagination sucks. All right.
What are you talking about? The way I've been seeing it is we've been fighting on top of this dragon the whole time.
Yeah, the plane is actually a massive dragon. It's like that turtle, with the world on its back.
Terry Pratchett, Discworld.
Sure.
Hey. I
There
guess
was
there's been
something.
a couple of other mythologies too.
There was something about that I remember reading. Something about how like if Discworld was actually a disc, the
Oh, you'd
closer
like?
you got to the edge, the more gravity would pull you towards like the center of it, so it'd feel more like a steep incline.
Yeah.
Clearly, there's gravity generators. Come on.
Yeah, don't be a fool.
You.
Yeah. I thought you guys
You
knew all.
sheeple.
Yeah. I expected more from you. All right. Ta-da! You guys see it?
Yeah. Man, it would suck to be in melee with that thing, eh, Cal?
Man.
It formed around you when you approached the sacrificial altar.
I'll just use my handy firebolt.
Yep.
Yes.
Does using magical weapons count as using magic?
No. I believe unless it has some sort of like outward magical effect.
Like it casts a spell.
Yeah, like if it shoots like a fireball or something like that.
A claw comes down on each of you. Titus. It hits.
Does it?
Yes.
Well, that's mean.
Take 13 slashing and 6 cold, Titus.
Hold on.
As the freezing cold ice burns into your skin. Like a freezer burn.
I had resistance to.
Oh, you have resistance to cold?
No. I think it was on a different character. I thought I had
Oh.
resistance to slashing.
I know who has
Not.
resistance to
How
cold.
much damage?
19 altogether if you have no resistance.
Thank you.
And a hit on Melgwyn. Take 16 damage, 11 slashing, 5 cold.
Woof.
As ice hits you. A fist made of ice, claws made of ice digs into your soul. All right, and it exhales a cone of frigid air. So it's gonna catch Titus, Kel, and Dika. So all of you make a Constitution saving throw.
I will use inspiration.
Ooh, Kel.
A wisdom saving throw?
Constitution.
Constitution? Okay.
Good thing I did. 19.
All right.
23, I'm fine.
Oh, nice. Okay, so Dika and Titus take 22,
Jesus
and
Christ.
Kel take 45 from the icy breath.
I'm almost dead, boys.
Yeah, this is bad.
Does anybody have any fire bombs?
I can tell you that it's immune to cold.
Oh, really?
What?
Damn it.
I was going to use my special cold attack I haven't used yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. All right. After that, it is Titus. Show me what you got.
What I got is I guess I'm gonna stab my elven sword with it.
That's a
This
hit.
one, well, I would hope so, for 8 damage.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna attack again for 16
16's a hit.
for
Piles
11
of
damage.
snow starts flaying in all directions. It
And then,
doesn't make it waste any effort trying to
and
protect itself.
I'm
from-
gonna. Oh, it's just gonna regenerate, isn't it?
I don't know. It is surrounded by snow, so you tell me.
Hmm. And then I'm going to. That's my turn.
Hit. All right. After Titus, it is Kel.
I go there.
Ah,
Right.
yes, the classic dragon fighting formation, one on each side.
And
then
then
I
one very far away.
Yeah.
I go there and swing, and that's my turn.
Oh, that's a hit for 10 damage. Thunk, thunk, thunk. All right. After that is Melgon.
Let's see. I cast quarterstaff hit. I'm gonna two-hand this.
Okay. Oh, wow. You guys are so good at this. Okay.
Yeah, but
7 damage.
it's just gonna fucking. It's just a snow monster, right? It's just gonna reconfigure.
Yeah, but how much per turn?
What, do you guys have a fucking scouter where you can like measure their life force? Like,
We have experience. The best scouter there is.
Yeah.
Dika, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to fall back.
Okay.
That should be good enough. And then I'm going to power shot. Yeah.
Wow, that's a hit.
And then second attack.
Wow,
Wow.
that's a miss.
Is this monster magic,
You'd assume so.
right?
No, it is a being made purely of snow and given life by snow itself.
Yeah, it's more like an
Ah,
elemental.
it's like you're getting
Yeah.
stepped on.
It's elemental. It's the element itself.
Oh, and then bonus action, I will do nothing for now.
The snow monster strikes. It's gonna swing at Titus.
Why? Why?
Hits. Take 22 damage as as the freezing cold ice burns into your flesh.
Son of a bitch.
And another one of Melgwyn. And that's a hit. And take 21 damage, Melgwyn. Because your shield's not out, right?
Yeah, no, it's not out.
Yeah, take 21 damage as you get pelted by snow ice that tears into your flesh. And then Kel. A bunch of snowballs fly out at you. Make a constitution saving throw
All
from
right.
the freezing ray. Oof. I thought you were good at this. I thought you were so good at rolling, but it seems I was wrong.
No. He's good at having plus 10 constitution save. He's bad at rolling.
Take take 11 cold damage. Wow. 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 2. Wow. Okay, take 11 cold damage. And
Nice.
you're also paralyzed for 1 minute.
Really?
at the,
Oh,
Wow.
at the end of your turn, you can make a saving throw based on a Constitution save,
all right.
as you are frozen solid. So you guys see Kel get like snow blasted, and he's frozen to the ground, and he is covered in ice that he's struggling to free himself from. All right. After that, it is
It's a me.
Titus. Yep.
Stabby, stabby. That's a hit
Okay.
for 8 damage. I attack him again. Bam.
Oh, nice. Oh, you deal a lot of damage. Yeah, it seems you keep slashing at it, but snow seems to slowly clump around it again to
So,
reseal the wounds.
am I just noticing that now?
I
Yep.
think it's more
Okay.
along the lines of resistance.
No, it's regeneration.
Yeah.
but, as long as it's by snow, it regenerates a little bit, but you don't need to know that. You don't need to know the ins and outs.
It's putting itself back together like Iron Giant.
Like a
Yeah, yeah.
snowman.
Cal, at the end of your turn, make a saving throw to break out of the ice.
Strength?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, finally.
You can, yeah, you just flex, and all the ice like shatters.
Ah, by the great flame!
Nothing can quench the fire inside your heart.
No.
Melgwyn, it is your turn.
I'm gonna two-handed fucking stab it.
$14 is so you smack at it, but you don't find the weak point. It's not hard to hit, but it's hard to find a good place to hit that takes the most snow out. Dika.
All right. Just regular short bow shot.
Okay. That's a hit.
Damage, and then a second. I'll have a shot. Yes.
That's a hit. Oh, 17. Wow. Big hit. It's definitely wounded. But now it retaliates. It roars in anger and strikes Titus. Titus,
Why me?
it inhales and it blows ice cold,
Does it hit?
pure cold at you. The Constitution saving throw, Titus.
Well, does it hit?
It doesn't need to hit. You need to make a saving throw because
No,
it's
I know. I
less.
crit.
Oh!
Doesn't matter. I'm fine.
You still take half damage.
Yeah,
Take,
so I'm dead. I got 6 health. That's what I was trying to say.
take 9 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm
And
down.
you are paralyzed as you're frozen in cold yet again.
Well, then I'm dead, right?
No,
You're
not
unconscious.
not yeah, unconscious.
I'm unconscious and frozen alive.
You're not you're not like dragon frozen like before. This is like paralyzing for you. Like it restricts your movement, kind of freezing. Not
Yeah,
like
not
encases you in
damage.
ice. Not encases you in ice, kind of freezing
Okay,
like the
well, where the
dragon
fuck's
did.
Acolyte? I'm down.
He's
Fuck,
fighting. He's
yeah.
fighting like a bunch of. Oh, maybe
Now,
you should have taken. Maybe you should have taken him.
now he should have come with me. Come help me.
You
Because
said
if I die, he dies. He has to commit
Titus.
Harry.
You said you're the one that said that you don't want him to join in the fights.
Oh,
Because I asked you. So, but yeah. Well, it's too late for take backs. But he still got 2 more attacks. He's gonna swipe at Melgwyn. Claws coming down at you and hits. Take 23 damage.
Damn.
And claws coming down at Kel. As it swipes both of you, and it hits Kel for 23 damage. 17 slashing, 6 cold. And now it's Titus's turn. Make a death saving throw.
Hold on. I get a second wind.
You can't do that when you're unconscious.
Really? Oh, I thought
Yeah.
I could use it when I was unconscious to
No.
come back up. It doesn't say anything about not using it when you're unconscious.
Because you can't take actions when you're unconscious.
Can I use bonus actions when I'm unconscious?
Nope.
No,
You
you're,
can-
Okay.
no.
you're incapacitated, and incapacitated doesn't let you take
Yeah.
I'm
actions.
fine.
Oh, you're good. You're good. All right.
Man,
Cal,
you're a
it's
rules
your...
lawyer sometimes.
Leave that to the experts like Corey. All right. Cal, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna swing. Right? That's what I should do.
A potion?
Do I have a potion? I don't think I have a potion. Oh, I have a healer's kit. I guess I could stabilize Titus, but then he wouldn't get up. And that would be an entire action.
Even then, pretty sure this monster goes before us. Before Titus. Anyway,
You think he's gonna double tap Titus?
Dude, I'm fine. I got the gem.
I swing!
4 damage.
4 damage. Fear
Kathunk.
me.
All right. After Cal, it is Melgwyn.
you know what? Maybe we should bring up Titus.
I guess you guys can't do any damage
Yeah.
without magic.
Yeah. Okay, I walk over and I make him quaff a potion of healing.
Okay.
Where'd you get that potion
Roll.
from?
Oh, I
You
bought
bought
a
it
bunch
from
of them from
Oh, nice. I thought we were out.
He's greedily hoarding them. Yeah, give me a roll.
Me or no?
Melgwyn. Melgwyn's the one.
Oh, I have to roll.
eating
It's
you.
a 1d4 plus
It's 2d4 plus 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so roll, Melgwyn. And roll high.
8.
8. Nice.
Luckily, the position he was frozen in was one of horror, so his mouth is already open.
Yeah.
It was like
It's
a
totally like Han Solo, like Carbonite Frozen, like pose. All right.
I thought I wasn't frozen because I passed my constitution.
Yeah, you did. You're not frozen. You just took damage.
Anyway, that is my turn.
All right. After that, it is Dika.
All right. I'm gonna move.
You rolled 19. Was that your roll? Or was that your damage? I don't know what you're rolling.
I don't know when I rolled that.
Okay, well, give me something.
Yeah, that was
It's
for some
just-
reason I somehow did the damage again.
I
So
just rolled a 19.
I'm going to give him a bot.
Okay,
Pop, pop.
23.
Wait.
that's a hit.
Guys, we gotta start pissing on the snow so it melts.
Uh-huh. And then
Of course.
give me a stunning strike.
Oh, cool.
DC 15 con.
It succeeds. It is
Alright.
It's got very high constitution.
Well, second attack.
Okay.
23.
That's a hit.
Give me another one.
It succeeds.
All right, flurry of blows.
Okay.
25. Give me another one.
Another.
More.
It succeeds.
Everyone.
19.
That's a hit.
7.
Wow.
Give me another one.
Are you allowed to miss? Like,
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy.
the last one. Okay, it fails because it rolls a 1. That's like the only way it can fail. Wow.
How many keys did you?
I just blew through 5 key.
Damn, dude.
Wow.
I needed to stunning strike this thing, so.
Okay, it is stunned. So on this turn, it can't take any action, but it does regenerate, I believe. So
Damn.
Yeah.
but now it's Titus. You are down on the ground, but you wake up.
I open my eyes and I go, I didn't hear
You'll
no
steal.
bell. And I stand up and is standing up an action?
No, it's half your movement.
Okay, I stand up and I give him the old swang, swang, swang.
Shwang.
You have
12?
advantage.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet.
you have advantage, so roll twice. That's a
Bam.
hit.
For 7 down.
Okay, that's a hit.
Is it dead?
No,
Action
Is it-
surge?
you get 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. I missed. Oh, I got
But
it. I
roll
got
twice.
advantage, right?
Advantage, yeah.
Give
That's
me
a
another gem for 11.
No, it's still up. Barely.
Action surge
Okay.
for 18. That's a hit. 6 damage. Strike again.
You still have advantage, so you should
It's
re-roll
still
that
up.
for a crit.
If
Oh
if
yeah, I'll re-roll that for crit. Okay.
okay.
Fuck, I shouldn't have said
If
that.
if you could quantify its life force, it would be a 1. You think?
Okay, so
But it's
I
still up.
attack again for 11.
Uh,
That's a miss.
No, you got.
Yeah, that's a
No,
hit.
I
That's a
rolled
hit.
that second one for the crit. I'm not
That's a
a.
hit.
Oh, okay.
It blows up. You go right through it. You see like a tiny little like a crystal, like ice crystal inside, and you skewer it with your rapier, which causes it to explode,
Thank God.
spraying snow in all directions.
I pocket that crystal.
It shatters into a
Oh,
million
okay.
pieces. That's how you kill it.
I piss on it.
I
You piss on it. Yeah.
gather up the crystal dust.
Everyone
No, I was
urinates. Does everyone?
I piss on this land and it's
Everybody knows
magical
you need to
being.
desecrate the body or else it just regenerates.
That's very funny.
Yeah. Well, our acolyte comes up to you, Melguin. He plucks one of the acid vials from your bandolier and uncorks it and starts pouring it all over the body.
That's about.
Where'd you learn that trick,
This
Acolyte?
is an abominable snow monster. We have to melt it, or it
Ah,
will
so
come
of
back.
One of the troll family.
I look over. How many things did they kill?
They killed 6 small ones.
Okay.
How many did Acolyte kill?
He killed all 6.
That's rude. You didn't have to do Zach dirty like
Well,
that.
I didn't. My character
got
didn't say
one
that.
almost down. Zach got one to 1 HP, and then Whelp was already done with the other 5, so he's like, well.
Hey,
Yeah, because he only gets 5 attack rounds, so he could only
in
kill
my
5.
defense,
And
James,
then, yeah,
in my defense, Corey, I did like a bunch of damage to it too.
you did do a lot of damage.
I was
So if
comparing
anything,
anything.
you just came in and stole the.
I think
Uh-huh.
Titus is the only one that's treating this as a competition.
I came in
As
here
it
and I
should
was
be.
desperately stunning because I knew this thing. Should have probably done that from the start, but
Probably, but you know
it's not heroic if you don't do it at the last moment.
that is very true.
Yeah, this was very cinematic.
And I pat Dika on the I pat Magwin on the shoulder and it's like, that was a very Cassian thing you did there in that fight.
Who?
Cassian.
Who? Oh, the.
Kashan,
Right.
sorry.
No, I don't know him.
Oh, we've never mentioned him?
No, you have. I'm pretty sure.
Wait.
Malguin saw you carve your name and Kashan's name into a tree.
Did I? I don't think I did that.
with a heart.
You did that the literally the session he died.
That's
You
funny.
like spent the night up in a tree carving.
Did I do
Anyway.
that? I don't remember that at all.
I think it was more. I don't think it was both their names. I think it might have just been Kashan's name.
Oh, I totally assumed that it was both their names with a heart,
Yeah,
with
yeah,
a plus
me
in
too.
between.
It may have been. Maybe.
I can't remember. That was a long time ago.
I'm at 6 health. What are you guys at?
I'm also at 6 health.
I'm at
I mean, I'm pretty wounded.
13.
I'm above half.
If I can
incredibly-
quantify my pain, it's about a 13 on a 100-point scale.
Oh yeah, I am like so frostbitten everywhere that my skin has like black splotches.
Yeah, do I got like permanent frost damage?
No, you don't. But I do need to see if you get an injury. So let me just roll that quick.
Can I roll it?
Sure, yeah. Roll a d20. If it's 17 or above, you have a chance of having a damage.
Oh yeah.
You're
That's bad.
good. You're good.
Oh, but high's
I,
bad.
I
Sweet.
yeah, I used to do it for every time you went to 0, and like you get an automatic wound, but that ended up being too much, so I
Looks at
dropped it.
Cal.
Yeah, I dropped it to that injury was after. I think it was in the last module. I changed that to D20 16 17 up.
Damage is build character.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
But it was just kind of like too much because you guys kept going down every fight like repeatedly. So I was like, oh man, I'm not doing this. Because you guys were like treating like going below 0 as a resource. Like, oh, we'll just
Yeah,
get
man.
back up. Like, yeah, we'll
You
just
gotta
get
do
back
what you gotta
up.
do.
We
You
Yeah,
gotta
had
do
to.
what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Remember,
So
I
yes,
guess we
otherwise
crawl
you'll
away.
have like every limb broken like every session. Like
We all like crawl away from this this clearing into like a cave to just wait for like.
I'm gonna investigate the shrine at this point. Hey,
To be honest,
Oh yeah, we never got to it.
we are rapidly running out of time. You could say.
Well, let's get to
yeah,
the shrine.
so it seems the fight might have attracted some attention. In the distance, you hear horse riding.
Horse
God.
riding.
Like horses like moving through like the
no,
yeah, a Titus almost even sounds like a chariot.
a chariot, the vehicle of kings.
Malguin hides in the forest.
Yeah, I tell you guys to tend to your wounds as much as possible. I'll go check it out.
It's probably coming towards us, right? I guess you can
Yeah,
fly.
it's definitely coming towards yeah.
I'm
Hey,
gonna head.
Melgwin, you got any more of those health potions?
Yes, I throw one to Kel, one to you, and I take one myself.
How
I'll
many? What's the
move
roll?
off.
A drink.
2d4.
Plus
Cal
2.
Plus two.
Kel just starts drinking some.
So I got 8.
Okay, cool.
Are we how are we handling this?
I'm gonna go.
Malguin's run off into the forest and hidden
Well, I'll go hide with Melvin then.
I'm gonna wait till Dika gets back.
in the clearing.
Well, I guess the chariots won't be able to ride in the forest. But I don't run
No,
like a coward. I
This
walk.
path to the forest, there was a path that went up to it. Because you guys are only following paths, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I've gone off the path. I've gone into the forest.
I keep note of which direction they're going.
How far is the forest from us? It's probably pretty far, right?
Yeah,
For like
this
30,
is
40 feet.
yeah. Let's say a quarter of a day into the forest is where you're in. Because
Okay.
if you're another quarter to go back, and you lose half a day total.
Well, I follow the group.
All right, and Dika, are you hiding too?
No, I'm gonna take note. I'm gonna start heading towards it, but I'm gonna take note which direction they hide in the forest. So that way, I'm not gonna easily track
Lost
them.
in the fucking.
Yeah, and then I want to get a visual confirmation on what's coming before, so that way I
Okay.
could possibly warn them. Or,
Okay, in the distance, you see.
and I'm also gonna, before I make visual contact, I'm gonna hide in the tree line.
You see a chariot, and you see 4 riders on horseback. So on the chariot there's 2. It looks like immensely powerful looking human, and another one like equally the same. And you see 4 more riders, all of them like decked out in like massive like mail hauberks over like various parts of segmented mail and plates, carrying massive weapons. It looks like a war party
I
of
hail them
massive
from the
barbarians.
tree line, from the treetop.
They stop, and you see the chariot has spikes all over it, and it has skulls lining the sides, and even the horses are armored. You see, and they stop. They like circle around, and they see you. One of them points their halberd
You're about to
from
get
their
a fucking
horseback.
shot.
They pointed at you, and then they all look around.
I give a unarmed hands up, but not like straight up, just kind of like at the sides, but fingers pointing to the sky. I ask them who they are.
You first, outsider.
I am a part of a party taking a injured ally to the top of the mountain to have his magic
Magic.
ailment.
Magic.
Magic ailment.
They all start breathing hard at the mention of magic.
He has been cursed by magic. It
Oh,
has
cursed
been
by magic, and they all start nodding and curse.
yes, and I'm here to save him from the cursed magic.
Why are you in goblin territory?
We got a little lost. Stumbled upon one of their shrines, and we awoken a abominable smoke creature, and we just defeated it.
Why'd you tell me that?
Defeated the snow creature. So you're not weaklings. Take me to your men.
Can I roll an insight?
Sure.
See, we shouldn't have ran like cowards.
I probably shouldn't have taken those healing potions.
Oops, that was a sleight of hand.
You steal his coin pouch.
No, that's a 7 technically.
You fail to steal his coin pouch. All right. Insight? No, you can't tell. It's completely inscrutable behind their skull masks.
Oh, they're wearing skull masks.
Well, it's not actually skull. It's like metal masks, like helmets with a faceplate that looks like a skull.
All right, follow me, and I'll lead them towards.
Okay. They get to the clearing. This is what you see. You see a band of massive barbarians wearing massive armors and massive weapons, riding like impossibly huge horses on like a giant, and the leader in a giant ornate chariot.
All right. Keeping an eye on them, but like keeping my own body still hidden behind a tree or something. I look them over for the same markings as those of that corpse we found. And
Is it obvious Dika's with them?
Dika's with them.
So I don't hide.
Okay.
I walk out like a noble aristocrat.
Okay.
All
So
right, never
you're not
mind.
hiding. Is everyone else hiding?
Nah,
I'm hiding.
Okay.
no, I'll stand out there with Titus.
You see the leader look over you and he yells out, "Arnulf, scan them." And then he looks over you and his helmet, the eye starts glowing red, it looks like.
Got scanners.
And they look over everyone. And he tells back to his leader, "They're ninth circle, about as strong as Slauda over here." And points at the one that pointed at the halberd, the Dika.
Hmm.
Are we facing the Ginyu Forest right now?
And they look down at you and they say like, "By our tradition, we provide hospitality to those who make their pilgrimage up the mountain."
Yes, we have already succeeded in the Hukta.
Hook tuck.
Hook
Hook
tag.
tuck. Hook tuck. They start chanting.
I join.
Okay, well, I step out from hiding. Clearly, they're cool.
And they look at you. Ha! Of course, the elf would be a coward hiding in the woods.
Right?
As expected, no less from a demi-human. And then after he says that word, out of the shadows, also comes out the other elf in the party, Zach. It's like demi-humans. People haven't used that word in ages. Of course, I would expect a filthy human to say something so racist.
I slap him across the face.
No, you're gonna slap Zach?
Yeah, the little boy?
He's my charge. He's my
Yeah,
ward.
he's insulting these warrior barbarians to their face. You want him to get stabbed by them instead?
What?
Fine, I don't slap him. Then let
You
him
can
insult
slap
the
him,
barbarian.
but we're gonna have a conversation if you slap him.
Alright, I don't slap him.
Reprimand him
Zach?
at least.
Watch your mouth, boy.
Yes, yes, of course.
Now,
You
I,
gotta build character.
but inside, I'm raging at them because, of course, they'd see me the same exact way, being a fucking elephant man.
Well, can they tell you're an elephant man? Because you just kind of look like a.
Look at my fucking sausage fingers. You think they can't tell?
You could just be really ripped.
You don't have a trunk anymore, right?
Yeah, and you're wearing a helmet.
Yeah, but I still have ears.
I point out to
Those
them
are
that
ornate.
that me and Zach both passed Hook Tack, just as any of the rest of these guys. I say it to the barbarians.
Very well. So you wish to pass the mountain. I warn you, you should wait until the goblins have left their fortress. They are gathering forces so they can strike out the civilization.
We don't have the luxury of time.
Yeah.
Then you will have to pass through them.
It appears so.
Would you be? I currently have some unwieldy merchandise. Would you be in a position to perhaps buy it?
We do not deal with your civilized concepts of currency here, outsider.
Then would trade be on the table?
What are you looking for?
Something only you could provide that the world would need.
I don't understand.
Do
Your
you
outsider ways are alien to me.
Do you have anything unique to your culture? For example, these helmets, would you be able to part with the secret of making them?
Even if you took these from our bodies, you will not be able to use them.
Yeah, I want to make them. I'm not trying to threaten you here.
Do you wish to talk to our warsmiths?
Hmm. Perhaps on the way back. This is taking too much time. Kashan is in danger.
You offered us hospitality, correct?
Yes.
Could you, for a payment of some ale, escort the rest of this, the rest of these supplies into your town and hold them secure for us for when we arrive later?
What is your goods?
High quality. 1 second.
It was like Thunder Ale or something like that.
It is whiskey and a crate of fire breath. A barrel of whiskey and a crate of fire breath.
Some of the barbarians in the back start laughing, and one of them yells out, "That they wouldn't survive the journey!" Ha 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 ha.
They're home?
Yes.
Yeah, they drink them all. We can't ask these people to ship it for you.
Do you have any gems or gold on you? I know you don't like carry currency, but
We're a war party. Why would
Empty
we
your
carry
pocket.
gold and gems? We take them.
well, we're done here.
Give me your chariot.
They all like. Did you actually say that?
No, no, no. I was making a joke.
Okay.
Well, if you have nothing to offer in trade, I do not see a reason to continue this barter.
Is the chariot the only vehicle they have?
They have a chariot drawn by 2 horses and 4 more horses, altogether 6 individuals. 2 on the chariot and 4 on horseback.
All right, let's kill him. Let's
What
kill him
if
for
it-
that.
No.
No, I'm kidding. I'm fucking like 12 health.
Yeah. I don't even think we could take them if we were at 100%. I don't even think we could take half of them if we were at 100%.
Me either. Could you escort us back into the tent city or whatever
No, we
it's
must
called?
continue forward.
He's not wrong.
You see the one that they called Arnulf point down the road. One more day that way is the fortress where the goblins reside.
Then we should rest here, right now, and march on them in the night tomorrow.
So,
We still have quarter of a day left.
And are we gonna sleep in a shrine where snow things appear?
a goblin shrine that they come to at night to make sacrifices. That one? You mean that one?
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
fellows perhaps know any place to make camp here that would be secure? And would you like to make camp with us?
No, we after our patrol we must return home and report our findings to the king.
Uh,
But I will give you advice. If you go that way for another half a day, maybe perhaps you'll even make it there by night. You will find the cave of the spirit bear. If you're worthy, you will be permitted to take shelter there. And he looks around. But if there's a shred of cowardice within you, you will be destroyed.
does having PTSD make you a coward?
I don't think so. I
Okay,
think
good.
I think that's a sign of great bravery, actually. But
Pulling out Dika's map, is it on the way to the goblin place?
it's you'll be losing another quarter day if you did that.
How much time do we have left on Kashan?
11 days. Or no, 10 days now.
Yeah. No, it's let's see. Yeah, 10 days.
And we're like 10 and a half days.
Yeah.
So we got to keep going.
All right, let's keep going. We head towards the
Cave.
yes.
Good luck, outsiders. And then they ride off.
Before they ride off, I tell them, Titus, Prince Titus Andromaton of Zendikon sends his regards to your king.
And they look around. Never heard of Zendikar.
Don't worry, your wise and noble king will know what I'm talking about.
They shrug. And then they ride off.
Are you saying something, James?
I'm making notes in my notepad.
Oh, look at this guy.
I do all the time, actually. That's why it's annoying whenever Titus changes the name of key characters in the
Hey.
story.
Just control F, baby.
I'm trying to roleplay here.
No, it's cool, it's cool. I'm just being a little bitch. I know. All right, let's take a 5 here.
All
Let's
right.
take a good intermission point.
Right.
Sure.
I'll be right back.
That last fight was brutal.
It would have been so much easier with magic, though.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Fighting without magic is quite the experience, so you'll be getting XP for this for sure.
Yo, Edgar. You here?
Yeah.
Do you want to play League after this?
I'm probably gonna make food first.
Like-
I have not eaten dinner.
Come on.
Come on.
We'll do
Just
like 40 minutes.
Just make some coffee.
That's terrible for you. Unless you're a ballerina and you need to cut. Cigs and coffee.
Everyone needs to cut. Yeah.
Hello.
I'm back.
Hello.
Oh.
Just waiting on Edgar and Martin.
Yep.
You boys gonna play Elden Ring when it comes out?
Probably not.
Blasphemy.
I would like to, but I know.
I was never into From Software games.
Oh yeah, I like them quite a bit. They're some of my favorites, but
Yeah, especially
they
Chrome
are
Hounds. Chrome
they.
Hounds was the shit.
Okay, well, I
Yeah.
play the shit out of Chrome Hound.
Dude, I
Like, you know what I
oh
mean
that
when I say I don't like. I'm not really into From Software games.
I enjoyed Chrome Hounds so much.
I was an Armored Core man myself, but
Armored Core was also very, very good.
yeah.
I loved how the meta of Chrome Hounds evolved, how it turned into like the alligator build or whatever it was, where you put all of your like cannons in front of your, and then like that got countered at some point. It was just like the meta was just so weird.
I think it was an Armored Core where I built like just super long range mech.
Yo, Armored Core had so much customization. Like it was
Yeah,
so much fun. Yeah.
I was really into the original Mech Warrior game, but not like the original RTS ones. The first one that like you're in a
Yeah.
Yeah,
cockpit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because my dad bought a HOTAS for it
Yeah.
with
MechWarrior
like
2. Yeah, me
yeah,
too. I have so many joysticks at home. I'm totally into simulation, so I got like multiple joysticks and throttles. Like, man, fucking love it.
have you seen how like driving controllers nowadays, how insane they are? They'll have like power steering and like
Oh, and
force feedback.
force feedback. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know it's sick. Oh,
and then you can get like chairs that are like connected to it as well. So like,
yeah,
when
haptic
you're,
feedback. Yeah.
yeah, holy shit, you can spend like thousands of dollars on just a controller.
Yo, I'm telling you, like, uh, if I had thousands of dollars like that, that would be me.
Did you
I
ever play Steel Battalion, like the original
Oh,
one?
dude, I have it. I have the box. I have the
Do you have the
original Steel
controller?
Battalion. I
The
do. It still
retarded Steel
works.
Battalion controller? That's
Yeah, I
cool.
do. It's sick, man. I love it. I just need to have some space where I can set it up again. But yeah,
When you're
it's
married, you're never gonna play Steel Commander again.
I know.
Or
you
you're
just gotta get
getting
the
married.
It's
you
for
got.
display only. Yeah.
Didn't
I'd love to get something like that and play it like VR with it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
they
Yeah.
do that though?
They had the Connect one.
Oh
They
yeah, well,
actually FromSoft made that. The second Steel Battalion for 360. I think FromSoft made it, and yeah, it used Connect.
oh
And
god.
the thing about that, it was that so it was fun until the controls didn't work. Then it was super obnoxious and annoying.
Mhm.
But when it worked, it was like really fun. But the thing is, like half the time, you're like you do the hand motion and it don't work, and you just look like an idiot, and you just keep doing it over and over again, and it just
Right, and then of
I
course you're
I
getting more
still
and more of
think
a panic, so you're trying harder and harder to do it, but it's just like
yeah.
I s-
I've seen some people play it where they like have the lighting and the distance perfectly correct and all their motions register, but like not I couldn't figure it out.
I think somewhere Microsoft is still working on Connect
was it
technology, but like for
Dude,
your but you
wasn't
like for
there
your house.
if they are, it's gonna be in like the deepest, darkest dungeons.
Well,
yeah,
you
like
know what I
wasn't
mean?
wasn't it proven that that technology was kind of like dependent on your pigment?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
because
yeah,
it was the very yeah white centric.
but honestly, most technology that has to do with like humans interacting with it also does deal with your pigmentation.
Yeah, when I was in film school, it was like that. So you need if you're filming someone with darker skin, you need to like light everything a bit differently because of like how all of our sensors and even like our film chemistry even like works. They're all white balanced towards white people's skin. So if for everyone else, it's like, well,
Or as the camera would put it, normal.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I was also talking about AI constantly ends up being super racist
Oh
when
yeah,
it's
yeah,
decision making.
well, it depends. Is it have input from a community? Because if it has community input,
yeah.
there's
There was this one study, right, where they made a jury like a computer-based jury based on machine learning. So so we fed all this machine data, all this from previous court cases, and the racist jury like immediately is like, oh, this person's black, oh, criminal, like.
Oh, dude, like no shit that's gonna happen. That is like
Yeah.
that's what happens in real life.
Exactly. So
Matter
the,
of fact,
so the jury ended up being like super racist and
What it needs to do is it needs to it needs to break down how each individual person's race also factors into that, and then it needs to generate a because like I remember hearing about a statistic in where if there is a single black person on a jury in a case that involves a black defendant, like the uh the odds of the black person winning the case immediately like skyrockets. Nobody wants to seem like a racist on a jury if there is a black person also on that jury.
what I meant
oh
that Connect
shit.
was still being worked on, is like they probably are working on some kind of
Well,
like
the HoloLens is their current thing, right?
yeah, but they must be combining them both because like the technology for a future home, just be able to control it with like your movements, like
Yeah.
cameras throughout the house. It's going to be like $1 trillion industry.
That and do you remember what was it? I think it was called Tay AI, or like the Japanese equivalent.
Was that
Essentially,
the
it was
one that
like
they put on Twitter?
yeah, it was that Twitter bot that like
What
4chan
turned into a
immediately
Nazi?
yeah 4chan immediately like red pilled it into being a white supremacist.
I'm back.
Hello.
I was gonna do a joke, but no, not while we're recorded.
But now there's some people of color in the chat.
No, I was gonna be
James,
like,
you're people of
speaking of white
color.
Oh
supremacists.
no. Apparently, like Yale or whatever, no longer considers Asians to be considers Asians to be white now. So
That makes sense, you know.
What really?
yeah, they
Wasn't
did like
there?
a survey and they lumped Asian with white.
That's because they're all racists and they want to make themselves look good.
Model citizens, right? Because we
Mhm.
all keep lots of money in the bank and and we're super miserly and never spend any, so they
And
love
you
us.
guys side with
Social
us, so
credit.
it's pretty cool.
Gotta get that social credit.
Also,
Yeah,
because
that's
China's
social
number
credit.
one, right?
What the hell?
So funny.
Wasn't there a case in the U.S. where a Asian man tried to say he was white so he could own land, like way in the past? I think it was like a landmark case of like distinguishing shit like this.
That makes
Back in the
sense.
day, oh yeah, for sure. Man, the Chinese were banned from becoming citizens of the United States till like the 40s or
Oh
something.
yeah, I thought that was that in Canada too. Like,
I think
No,
it
I
was.
think we did that with the Japanese.
I thought that's what they had to. Okay, yeah.
Oh, Chinese Exclusion Act. Let's see. Hold on.
Yeah.
It was 1947.
Yeah.
So yeah,
What?
Canada too.
That's not
Yeah,
that long ago.
it's not
Yeah.
long ago at all.
Yeah.
I do remember that there were cases in where Japanese people living in like British Columbia even were like stripped of their land ownership.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah. Oh yeah.
that was during World War II, right?
Yeah,
Where we took all
Yeah.
their shit. Yeah,
They're just
That
looking for
sucks.
an excuse to steal shit from
basically.
immigrants. Yeah.
But what nation hasn't done that?
Yeah.
Tell me one.
it's like
That's right.
like
You
a
can't.
super small nation that only has like fucking.
Those people on that island that chuck spears at whatever comes near them can't even send
What are
people
you
to go
talking about?
check
They
them
kill
out.
immigrants on site. They're way more radical than us.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
can't
but they
prove
don't
it.
do it because of the color of their skin.
No one knows why they do.
Yeah.
They're the
But they're
smart
the
ones, if you
smartest
ask
tribe
me.
that's ever existed. Just
They're
kill any
aren't they in
foreigners
danger of
right
like
away.
aren't they in danger of like getting wiped out by a single tsunami?
Yeah, but like, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
The white man's more likely to exterminate you before a tsunami.
The white man.
Am I wrong? Look at history.
Mark Kane's
Wasn't the
gonna come back. He's gonna like. I hope he's still recording this, right? So it's like he's
Yeah,
gonna be like
exactly.
going through this recording, like, oh, I gotta cut
Oh,
like
I'm back.
all of this.
Oh, were you talking? Did you listen to all of us
Oh,
talking?
all of that. All of that.
Yeah.
I don't
We're-
think we said anything bad.
No,
We
no.
were just hating on the white man.
Yeah, eventually. um,
I
Okay.
totally forgot that you were supposed to go at 6:30. So let's
It's
do a
okay.
short one. Yeah, I totally forgot. Otherwise, I would have just said let's power through it. But
I had to go to the washroom, so I was getting to the limit.
yes.
Are we calling it here?
No, no, no.
Let's
Yeah.
do another scene and then
Okay.
yeah. All right. So you guys are currently at the ritual site. So you want to keep going, right?
Well, I want to investigate the actual shrine before we leave.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we walked up to it anyway and we got the shit beat out of us.
I will assist.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like there are like the pyre has been built in such a way that it has multiple spokes, and
What's
with
bespoke?
your arcane knowledge, that each of the spokes from point towards different ley lines, and this must be an intersection of it.
Ooh, I love ley line
A
stuff.
shrine of power. Should I investigate? Like roll?
What do you want to get more? What more do you want to get out of it? I guess is what you're saying.
I want to see what these ley line conduits are for.
Okay, so get Arcana check.
Can I also roll Arcana?
You can have an assist, so you can roll two. Both of you roll, and then I'll take the highest one. I guess. Athletics. Titus does
Oh
a
shit!
very
Sorry,
impressive backflip.
I'm dyslexic.
Well, no,
Bam!
that would be acrobatics. Athletics is he just starts flexing.
Or doing high jumps, I guess.
Yeah.
Arcana.
Great. All right. So you guys combine your knowledge, and you figure out that this is where different elemental powers converge of frost and animation. So
The elemental. Ooh, interesting.
Now, how can we test for this? Is there a way to track these
Malvin's
or
leaving.
figure
no,
out?
so this is your assumption based on there was a frost elemental here. So you want to track it?
I'd like to. Is there a way, like, we can come up with a method of finding these things?
Like, can we tap into these ley lines wherever we are?
You'll
Sure,
need
cast a spell.
yeah,
God.
basically for your case, because you're from cultures that are very like used to magic, you have not developed any sort of natural sense for these kind of phenomena.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put
So
it in the old book of things to experiment with once we're home.
Does it look like I can break off one of these little points?
It's basically how the pyre has been arranged.
Ah,
So that's what I mean by spokes.
should I kick it over?
Yeah, you've already demolished most
Oh,
of it
okay,
from
then
the
never
during the
mind.
fight. Yeah,
All right, then I walk on.
but
Is there anything of value?
there's some burnt meat.
No, I don't want no burnt meat.
Yeah, I'll pass on the meat.
I like my meat very rare, if you know what I mean.
Kel, so you want to scrape around to find any non-burned meat?
No.
Kel's gonna die of dysentery.
Be a fitting end.
Could you imagine if that's how we went?
I don't want any of this. What?
Looking at where the cave is directed, is that going to lose us time if we go for this cave?
Probably a quarter day if you go to the cave.
Is that on top of the quarter day that we're already going to be losing backtracking to the path?
You don't necessarily have to backtrack if you go straight towards the cave.
We're already behind schedule, right?
We are dangerously close to falling behind schedule.
Okay, so we can't go to this cave.
No, we can, but we do have to take a risky, uncharted plot probably to get back to the path.
Well, you're the survivalist, Dika. I will do what you say we should.
I look to the others and I've explained the situation. What do you guys think?
I think we should head back to that town.
We must go forward, only forward. This is Kashan we're talking about. There is no choice but to go forward, unless one of these other options will speed our way.
All right, that was very impassioned.
Malcolm falls in line.
Very well.
So to the burrow? Burrow.
All right.
That's a shortcut, right?
It's not a shortcut, but in order to not lose time, we do have to make a risky trek.
If you go through the burrow, then it will lead to a shortcut.
Then that's what we
Where
should
it
do.
is?
Otherwise, you'll have to go around it, which opens you to the danger of being attacked by goblins all the way through.
So
All right.
forward to the burrow we shall go. Come on, donkeys.
We're off.
Okay.
And beasts of burden.
Are you going to the cave or just going down the path?
You said we can go to the cave without.
No, we're
Yep.
not going to the cave with the bear.
But once you go to the cave, the next day you'll have to make an unassisted survival check because you won't be on any path.
We are not taking the detour. We are going straight to the burrow.
Yes, but wasn't it recommended to us to go to the cave?
Yeah, but we just decided that we're not doing it.
Well, how much would it actually take out of the thing?
We already
But-
went through this.
Like I
Also,
said,
It was
also,
it was a quarter day, right?
So they mentioned that you guys are in goblin territory, and goblins are active at night.
And then Cal did that whole thing about we're not doing anything unless it speeds us up.
How much time does the shortcut cut off of it?
You don't know
yeah,
at all.
impossible to tell until we do it.
Now, the shortcut is different from the cave that we would have
No,
sanctuary in.
Yeah, that's something completely different.
Then maybe we should do this bear thing.
God damn. You flip flop, but you were so cool.
Yeah, but like,
But Kashan,
if the shortcut cuts, yeah, you're right. I don't know. The shortcut could not be a shortcut. It could. Yeah, it's very risky. Yeah, Kel would just push forward. Mark Hang wants to go to this thing, but Kel would push forward.
What's a marquee?
I heard it is a type of delicious food from a faraway land.
I don't know. You think I'm a snack? Thank you.
That's what Zach thinks.
So let's go to the cave because it seems like content.
yeah. Let's go like cave.
XP.
Dude, if you were
No,
drawing,
but
if you were
like-
drawing our decision making on a map, we would have zigzagged so like.
Yeah. So
this is like
initially,
the fourth or fifth time we've zigzagged.
That's
No,
why
but-
that's why I have the map and I don't show it to you.
My thinking is that if we get attacked by goblins in the night and all get split up or something, it's going to take way more time off than if we hide in the cave. But if we hide in the cave, does that make us cowards? So we will die if we enter the cave?
we don't know. We don't know what the trial is.
Hmm.
But if we think that going in is cowardice and we do it anyway, aren't we truly brave?
It's the bravest thing you could ever do.
Start just leading us to the cave.
Even though Cal said to not.
He just flip flopped.
No, Mark Kane flip flops. Cal
Yeah,
still.
he was solid.
Let's just take a vote. I vote cave.
We must go forward. There is no time for the cave. I vote forward.
I fall in line with Cal.
God damn it.
Acolyte, what do you think?
No.
I will trust whatever judgment you will make in your infinite wisdom, Master.
All right, so your vote's with me. So that's 2 for the cave.
No, no.
God damn it. Because I'd also vote for the cave because it's not losing us any time.
Yeah, but I assume Zach's gonna vote with Mark Hang, so that kind of cancels that out.
Fuck, is everyone voting? Fucking the donkeys vote too. They want to go back.
Well, then
Whoa,
they
whoa.
wasted their vote.
Sentient donkeys.
If that's an option, Malguin also wants to go to the city.
Yeah, and your blob clone also votes.
Oh yeah, my blob clone. What about Titus's little guy?
Since I got him, he's
So that
got
guy's
his
voting
name.
too. He's voting to let himself out.
Anyway, what are we doing? We got a half hour.
Both of the
We're
donkeys are
waiting.
Eddie
We're
Murphy, by
waiting
the
for
way.
Dika to vote. Is what is
I
happening.
voted for the cave.
Okay,
but
so it's
we're not
cave,
stuck
2
in
for
a...
cave. Rock, paper, scissors.
I don't know how you do that over.
We were.
It's just dice off.
Okay, you go,
You guys all
Mark.
pull out your dice.
Rollies.
Roll 1d100, and whoever's higher wins.
Oh no!
Ah,
Oh my god.
Mark Kane rolled a 1 on a D100
that's pretty impressive.
Well,
in a disappointing kind of way.
it seems the Great Flame is telling us something. So, in this case, I shall follow your lead, Titus and Dika.
I switch my vote to Titus.
Wow.
That's an act of cowardice.
Forward to the cave!
Yeah, we're going to that cave.
All right. So you start heading towards the path that the barbarians pointed out, and along the way, you feel like you're being watched. Um, so the path goes deeper, but it's no longer a road, but something that's been traversed by something large, like a natural trail created by some large beast. And you feel like you hear something, and then when you turn around, like there's nothing there. And sometimes you feel like there's heavy breathing right behind of you, and when you turn around, you see nothing. Well, you see Kel,
Mhm.
but he's always heavy breathing.
Yeah, Kel's a heavy breather.
I mean, he's missing half his nose, so it can't be helped. Wow, someone's ableist here.
Yeah, you.
No, you. All right. And in the distance,
Oh,
eventually,
you.
Nika, you see a shaggy gray bear moving slowly through the thick snow. And you see on its side, you see you see three like nasty looking goblin arrows sticking out of its flank.
I rushed to go help the bear.
You fly towards the bear.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
run towards the bear with my quarterstaff ready.
So you draw your weapons and run towards the bear.
I'm not drawing no weapon.
The bear turns and growls.
Ooh, I stop.
And
I'm
You
not
said it
ready
was
for this.
Shaggy, right?
Yeah, it's Shaggy.
Ah, he's harmless.
I stop with a. I stop moving as fast. I come to a complete stop, and then I start approaching it cautiously.
Give me a animal handling check, Dika.
I stay back. I'm not gonna. Why are you going towards the bear?
Titus fires off a few firebolts. All right, animal handling. Okay, cool. You do manage to approach the bear successfully. It seems to notice your non-hostile intent and lets you approach.
All right. I
You
gesture.
start ripping the arrows out of its back.
Yeah, no, I gestured. I asked Kel for his healing kit,
I toss it over from afar.
and I retrieve it.
Okay.
I attempt to heal the bear.
Okay, so the arrows are pretty deep in. You'll have to pull them out. So you'll need to give me a strength test.
Healing kit doesn't heal, by the way.
No, but it stabilizes wounds, right?
It's got more than its mechanical benefits, Melgwin. Come on.
No, 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 no. Edgar.
That's
said
cutting
that.
in. That's cutting into Malwin's territory.
I mean,
All right.
Edgar, yes. I didn't mean to offend Melvin, but Edgar, he's.
Oh,
Give me a strength check, Dika.
Eep.
Yeah, it doesn't budge. You are not strong enough to pull out this arrow.
I asked for somebody who's strong enough to give me a hand.
the bear is totally cool with what he just did.
Yeah, he's chill.
Okay.
It's so strong that it doesn't wince at like such like piddly
It's like a
amount
deer
of
when you're
damage.
getting its head out of a fence.
Yeah, I put a warm cloth over its eyes so it can't see.
You
That
can't
must
reach
be a
it.
massive
You
cloth.
can't reach it. This thing's like a 4x4.
From like 50 feet away, I yell over, "How long has it been wounded?"
I can't really tell. You'd have to come take a look at it yourself.
I vote we leave.
I go up and help him with the. Do you need the strength check?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not strong
Oh.
enough.
No, that's good. Plus 20. You pull them out, Titus.
The bear is the noblest creature.
The
Royalty.
bear turns towards you, Titus, and it puts its paw on your shoulder and nods.
What the hell?
I look into his eyes.
It looks back into your eyes, and soft music plays in the background. It starts going off into the woods, and then looks back behind of you,
I give it a nod.
and then it waves you. It like shakes his head to wave you to follow it, and it continues
Okay.
down.
Oh,
All right.
Oh,
Now
this
it's
was the
taking you back.
spirit.
Now it's taking you back to his place, Titus. After
Nice.
that exchange.
Titus has
Like-
got a bear wife now. And then takes you to Bear Hags.
Oh, this is a bear hag. I'm gonna lose my mind.
It's over, Titus. This thing moves like 120 feet. You'll never run. All right.
I'll self-destruct before that happens again.
Only safe way out is seppuku. All right. The bear eventually heads into a small mountain stream, and the stream actually has a lot of fish inside. It looks like that's passing through it. So if anyone wants to fish, it looks like it's pretty populated. And in one corner, Melgwin, you see it looks like someone was here for a moment, and you can definitely tell there was some sort of an ambush, and the person that was here left in a hurry. And Melgwin, you can kind of tell some of these tools that are left here are elven.
Oh, dope. Okay, I pick up those tools.
It looks like someone was making arrows here.
Were they elven arrows we pulled out of the bear?
No, those
No,
are goblin arrows. But yeah, I'll do a little fishing if
Sure, yeah.
I will also do a little fishing.
Cool.
I don't have fishing tools.
I'll let him use that baitless hook.
Sweet.
Cool.
I've never been so confounded in my life.
What are you trying to do? Spear them with your rapier?
Yeah, I throw it into the water. I thought I was using his baitless fishing.
Oh
hook.
yeah, yeah. Okay,
I
so
throw it into the water. How does this
everyone,
net work?
e- everyone's chilling. So you guys can so Dika, you get 1 plus your wisdom bonus in rations in fish.
Neat.
And
I have
Kel,
4.
you succeeded. You're not trained, are you? Kel?
No, I'm not.
Okay, you just get 2.
That's okay. Does anyone want one? Because I bet it won't keep, so I'm gonna eat one.
I mean, by not keep, I mean that like not keep as in like Kassan keeping seeds in his pocket for weeks and
Okay.
weeks and weeks and then trying to eat it later.
Does anyone want one?
I'm okay. I'm gonna dry out some of my fish.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, Zach will have one.
Boom. Okay.
Ah yes, fish.
Here you go, boy.
Going a little Kratos on us.
Only
Boy.
only if I could use cook fish, but no spells can be cast here.
Fish
That's
is
a
sometimes
spell?
enjoyed best raw.
That's a spell.
Of course, it's not as good as heat oven or light forge, but it's pretty up there.
The world never ceases to amaze me.
I mean, of course, adventurers, you wouldn't expect that there's folks other than yourselves that also use magic.
I tell everybody also that somebody was ambushed here
Hmm.
while they were making arrows of an elven make.
I asked the bear if it was him.
No, it shakes its head and shrugs.
How did it understand, though?
He's obviously a very wise bear.
Okay, I tend to the bear's wounds.
Okay, yeah, it lays out, and so you can access its back. It wants you to push harder.
I'd push harder. I climb on top and I do like a foot massage.
Good, good. It nods in approval.
This reminds me of a celestial constellation.
Elf on back of the bear.
Elf on bareback.
Elf bear backing a bear.
What?
What? Wow,
Whoa,
you had
whoa!
to bleep
No,
that was. Now you show.
that's Titus, not Melgwin. I mean, unless you want in too. But yeah, it looks like it's a safe place to sleep tonight at this point. Whoever that made this ambush clearly didn't survive.
Well, second watch.
Second watch is the worst one, Kel. Such a
Yeah,
good
well,
man. Such a good
Melgwin's gonna
volunteer.
complain and want to do first.
Because he's got armor.
Yeah, and I only had to do it for 4 hours, so I'm
See, so I get fucking second.
Melgwin doesn't even have to sleep. He can technically stay watch the whole night.
Yeah, you do my watch, Melgwin.
Don't you have to like meditate? It's
They do,
basically
but
your brain has to shut off.
no, they don't. Not elves.
They don't
can
lose
med-
consciousness.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna just sleep the entire night then. I need
No.
my beauty sleep. Melgwin, come on, be a pal, be a nice guy.
You can only do 2 hours of watch.
Uh,
Otherwise, you're not long lasting.
You just don't have to worry about needing to be woken up.
well,
I'll take last watch with
second watch.
Acolyte awake.
All right, Titus. During the last watch, Acolyte brings you a it looks like a sturge, still full of blood, and brings it to you. It's like, I caught this. We're running low on rations.
Thank you, Acolyte. Most tasty. Catch
It's
a
like a
couple
giant
more.
mosquito bat.
Catch a couple more, and then slit their throats into these. And I hand him my 3 empty vials.
Yeah, he got 2 rations worth, so you can refill one and have one for the night that you don't have to spend.
Anything else happen?
No, next day, everyone wake up refreshed. You guys all can get inspiration point
Yay! Yay!
from the company of the Spirit Bear. But you
Oh,
know
this
that
is the Spirit Bear?
it's the Spirit Bear.
Oh, I didn't realize. I
I
thought the
feel
Spirit
like-
Bear would have been more ethereal.
Is he kind of like what's his face from the Jungle Book? Shaggy
Yes,
and
it's
Gray.
exactly like Baloo, even with the dancing.
Just the bear, the Spirit Bear. All right. Well, he's gonna follow us to the burrow and clear those interlopers out, right?
It's like sitting on his haunches. It looks at you and then shakes its head.
Oh, well. Mm.
Well, thank you for your hospitality. Kind bear.
It nods and then it goes back to sleep.
Before that, which direction is the burrow in?
It points
Thank you.
its paw in the direction.
All right, we start making our way for the burrow.
All right, then we're off.
All right. So give me a survival check, Nika. It is unassisted. Oh,
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
lucky
The power
man.
of the bear.
The best for
Power,
last.
power of the bear. You finally succeeded in a survival check. That's funny. All right. So you approach, and in the distance, you see. Mhm.
Oh, you're cutting out hard, bud.
Hello?
In the
Hello?
distance, you see what?
You see an ancient fortress. You see a great goblin city nestled in the remains of an ancient fortress is protected by dark and towering walls and is host to a standing army of vicious greenskins on the walls. You can kind of see from like let's say like you're on like a mountainside looking down into the fortress and you can see it is a city full of hundreds, maybe even thousands of goblins. The burrow is actually within right in the shadow of the fortress, and it is very well patrolled by hundreds of goblins.
Hmm.
And you see, yeah, inside you can see from the distance, like you see there's probably like in the thousands of goblins that you see in there are hundreds of warriors like completely armed to the teeth. Like some of them look even more nastier, more vicious than the ones that you fought. The ones that you fought were probably mere scouts compared to some of the heavily armored ones that you see in the city. Some of them are wearing like armor that's kind of reminiscent of what the barbarians are wearing. Like some looks like it belonged to some like ancient warriors at some point, but now
Okay.
turned into like dark parodies that have been refitted into these small goblins. And as that
Hmm.
happens, you see uh, behind of you from the woods, a figure walks out.
Is it the bear?
And it looks at you. It looks like one of the barbarian people. Again, like wearing this time wearing a bit lighter armor, like mostly chainmail and like hides. And you see various weapons, like smaller weapons, like all over his waist and along the sides. He has a bow on his back.
Is he my height?
Yeah, he's probably about your height, but it's a human.
Oh, okay.
It's like outsiders. You have a keen interest in goblins.
Not exactly. We have a keen interest in getting around goblins.
I got really excited. I thought this was the prince I was looking for because of the elven fucking arrows over there, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
We should end it there though.
Yeah, we'll end it there. All the
That's a
questions
good
that you'll
time.
have, we'll see what happens. Who is this new mysterious figure? How will the party get past the Goblin City?